MTG. Yes. Oh man, that was so sick. What is up, Slayers? Welcome back to the Slayer's Den. Thank you guys again so much for joining me. It's Slay Anything, and today we have a really spicy Izzet brew that I've been messing around with and testing, and it is so fun. It's like an Izzet Storm deck where we chain a lot of spells together, and we've got a few really cool new payoffs from Crimson Vow. So I'm gonna go ahead and just explain those two new cards basically, and then we'll get into some awesome gameplay hopefully. So my inspiration for the deck is a couple of new cards from Crimson Vow, really cool ones. This one's Manaform Hellkite, 2 colorless, 2 red. This is a 4/4 flying dragon. It says whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create an XX red dragon illusion creature token with flying and haste, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast that spell, and then you have to exile the token at the beginning of the next end step. So this is crazy. This card could fit in potentially a lot of different decks. Izzet Epiphany really comes to top of mind, but I'm using it in this deck for a very specific reason, and I'll get into that in just one second. I'm going to go over this other card, Hullbreaker Horror. You guys have been probably seeing this around quite a bit as well. This card is absolutely busted. I love this card. 5 colorless, 2 blue. This is a 7/8 flash that can't be countered. It says whenever you cast a spell, choose up to 1. You can return a spell you don't control to its owner's hand, or you get to return a non-land permanent to its owner's hand as well. So this card is absolutely crazy, especially when you have some instant speed cards. So you can basically just send all of your opponent's spells back to their hand. They want to remove it, bam, sent back to your hand. Got some creatures in the way of your attackers, bam, sent back to your hand. So this card is absolutely crazy. And as long as you have an instant spell, it can basically protect itself. So yeah, it's super crazy. So yeah, the way I am maximizing these two cards is basically by chaining a lot of non-creature spells together. And what better way to do that by storming off with a lot of card draw spells. We've got 4 copies of Cathartic Pyre, which allows us to discard and draw 2. 3 copies of Electric Revelation, which allows us to discard a card and draw 2. It also has flashback, so we get double the use out of this one. 4 copies of Seize the Spoils, which allows us to discard a card, draw 2, and then we get to create a treasure token. And then at the top end, we've got Unexpected Windfall, which for 2 colorless, 2 red, we get to discard a card, draw 2, and then create 2 treasure tokens. So as you can see, we're going to be filtering through our deck quite a bit until we reach our threats. And actually, part of the threats, including Manaform Hellkite, is to chain all these spells because we want to be able to create a huge board of dragon illusion tokens with flying and haste. So in order to really sustain this chain, we've got Storm-Kiln Artist, 3 colorless and a red. We get to create a treasure token whenever we cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell. So that's perfect in this deck because say we've got maybe like 2 Storm-Kiln Artists or more. Every spell, we're going to be creating multiple treasure tokens. We're going to be able to refill our hands and continue to cast those spells until we storm through our whole deck. Meanwhile, all those spells that we're casting are going to create all these creature tokens, and then we'll also be able to, at the same time, if we have Hullbreaker out, we can just keep bouncing all of our opponent's permanents, countering any interaction they have. And overall, this deck has a really great synergy. It is super fun. I've tried it in testing, and I'm super hyped to play this one for you guys. So yeah, that's it. I'm hyped to play this one for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you do, please remember to chop that like and subscribe button for me because it does help my channel out a ton. Best of all, it allows me to grow the Slayer's Den community, which means the world to me, and that's actually one of my favorite parts about having a Magic channel is because I get to talk to so many Magic players. I really enjoy that aspect of building this community. I know everyone has their own experience with Magic, love it or hate it, and it's been such an integral part of my growth as a person. So I really appreciate when you guys stop by and share and check out the videos and stuff. Really means a ton. And one really quick reminder before we get into the gameplay, this is the final day for the Crimson Vow booster box giveaway, so make sure to stick around to the very end of the video, find out how you can enter. It's super simple, and I'm super hyped for whoever wins the booster box because this set has been an absolute beast to play. So yeah, that's my spiel. So without further ado, let's play some Magic the Gathering. I think this is kind of a promising hand, so we'll go and keep this one. We've got a couple of early turn burn spells, and then we work ourselves all the way up to the card draw spells. Yeah, we'll see, right? So we shall see. There's a snow-covered island, so maybe some Dimir action. Gross. Get rid of that, first of all. First of all. Strategic planning, okay. Some islands going into the graveyard. Gross. We go next, and we end the turn here. Thinking we might just dual strike into Unexpected Windfall. This is a turn 5 play, but it is something. So the question is, do I want a Cathartic Pyre here? And I don't think I want to yet. I may actually this turn, since I did draw a second one, so I could drop a land and a Cathartic Pyre. Although it's kind of risky if I don't draw that 5th mountain. Solve the equation. Gross. What are they going to solve? Epiphany? Ooh, Siphon Insight. Gross. Okay. It is what it is, right? Alright, my turn. I think we're just going to go next. We're going to end the turn. I don't think we're quite ready to pop off. I guess I'll look at the top 2 cards in my library, exile 1, and then you play one of them, I think. So hopefully you just got some crappy lands or something, because that would be sick. Use the spoils. Okay. Sweet. Let's go ahead and dual strike. Unexpected Windfall, and we'll drop the mountain. We're gonna be drawing 4 cards here. There we go. Yeah, and my turn. Let's play the mountain. What do we want to do here, though, is the question. Alright, we're gonna play Goldspan. And, yeah, sure. But I might have Fading Hope, actually. But if they do, then we have to just kind of act now or forever hold our peace. And yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. So what do we want to do here to maximize on this Goldspan Dragon? Kind of want to seize the spoils just because it's a lot cheaper right now. And what would we drop though? Okay, we'll actually, yeah, we'll play this just to filter through our deck a little bit, and I'll discard a we'll discard a Cathartic Pyre here. Okay, and we'll end the turn. We have access to 10 mana here, which is pretty sick. I suspect the opponent's going to want to get rid of the Goldspan. Trickster God's Heist, huh? Okay. Super cool. Alright, so before that dies, what do we want to do here? Let's go ahead and Unexpected Windfall. I'll drop Frostbite here. Dual Strike's kind of nice, huh? Alright, alright, we're just going to let this resolve. Sure. Opponent gains a life. Okay. Pass the turn and pass the germs. Okay, we got 12 mana. Let's play a Manaform Hellkite. Let us dual strike. Seize the spoils. Gonna drop the split the party here. Cathartic Pyre. Drop 2 mountains, I think. Yeah, drop 2 mountains. Ugh, not in great shape moving forward though. Opponent is definitely going to take our yeah, I wish I'd kind of drawn the Storm-Kiln Artist a little bit earlier, but that was just a very flashy turn for no reason, really. At this point, the opponent just has to remove that. Not too big of a deal here. Bracino. Okay. Alrighty. Swing in. Opponent has removal, opponent has removal. There's not really much that I can do about that, right? Okie dokie. Sketty-okie. Divide by 0, exile target non-land permanent. Okay, and let's play this. If anyone has like reject or some kind of counter spell, we'll just end the turn here. Cool by me. I feel like this is kind of like where control decks are trending, especially the especially with how much, you know, people are relying on these cool new creatures and enchantments. Trickster God's Heist really does a good job. Divide by zeros, great for those tough creatures to bounce. Pretty much any permanent, really. Siphon Insight, okay. May you siphon all my lands. So what have I used so far, though? This will help me take an inventory, a little mental inventory. A couple of spoils. Okay, so we lose Storm-Kiln Artist, unfortunately. Gross. My turn. Yay. Play this. Alright, let's go next. Well, in the turn. Hullbreaker is really nice here. Okay, sure. You got it. Alright, let's play a Hullbreaker Horror. Give me a little bit of action. Action Jackson over here. I can see Divide by 0 being used, which is absolutely cool, because that leaves us free mana next turn, basically. Mana! Okay. My turn. Let's play this, and yeah, we just go next. We end the turn. Can do it again, EOT. Wonder if this is a Sod coming. I love that Hullbreaker Horror's flash. That makes it so OP, even for 7 mana. Okay. Let's go on Hullbreaker here. Save the Spikefield Hazards to just kind of blow the opponent out of the water, really. And what have we got rid of theirs? That's 2 Divide by zeros. I'm assuming that's pretty much all they have to really interact with Hullbreaker Horror. If they have Fading Hope, that would be sick. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so what do we want to do about that, huh? So they're getting some goodies in, which is so gross. You hate to see it. Okie dokie. Skadioki. My turn. Play this, and Manaform, and then Electric Revelation. That's a 3-point swing. I think we're just gonna go next. We're going to, this is 7 plus 4 is 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I could actually Manaform here. Could I? Let's see. Yeah, I'll Manaform here, actually. And then we'll see what the opponent's got going on then. Okay. Okie dokie. Skadioki. Opponent has 1 mana, and we've got some action going on now. Yeah, this should be GG, actually. Yes. Oh, man. Beautiful, beautiful. GG. Yes. Oh, man. That was so sick. It was so sick because Hullbreaker Horror did so much work there. Manaform Hellkite was a was pretty good too. So we just straight up beat up a pretty solid Dimir control deck. But as you can see, they weren't running the usual Dimir suspects though, like Epiphany, at least as far as we could see. Oh, GG opponent. Junganga. We're gonna keep this one. I'll keep it. I like the cut of this opening hand's jib. Ooh, gross. First of all, okay, my turn. So very slow opening hand, of course, but might be able to make it work. We might be able to make it work, guys. My turn. Alright, what do we've got? I'm assuming since they're playing Boros, they probably got some really cool burn stuff going on. Wait for them to equip those goodies. My turn. Alright, we're just gonna go next. We'll end the turn here. I'll end the turn. So they got a Kargan War Leader. To do what exactly? To do what? What have they got? Maul, Rune. Ugh. This is gonna be tough, actually. Gonna be much tougher than I realized. So we're going to so we'll burn the opponent out here. Take one. Play a mountain and Goldspan. I'll swing in. Got some damage in. Get all the damage in. Alright, so we've got Hullbreaker, which is pretty good. We'll draws a card. It's a 2/2. Play Maul. It's a little bit scarier. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'll be nice because we can actually bounce Kite Sail Cleric, so that could be good. Like that. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and swing in. Yeah, we just end the turn here. I'll end the turn. Okay, creature +2 +0, haste, sustenance. Okay, sure. Sure. Let's see if they equip here. Do this. Kite Sail Cleric, get ourselves a treasure token. Beautiful, beautiful. GG. Oh my god. That was so good. Oh my god. That was absolutely disgusting. Ooh. Ooh. I feel bad for this opponent. I feel bad for Junganga. I'm so sorry. So sorry, my dude. This card just does so many dirty things, and it's awesome. GG, opponent. Hey. Okay, it's a keepable hand. We get another mana. We're in Windfall, Manaform Hellkite land over here. So not terrible. Boots of Speed, huh? So this person is definitely going to be wanting to haste about. Gross. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Kargan Intimidator. Gross. I hate to see that as well. Okay, sure. Sure, sure, sure. Woof. Okay. So we're really going to be taking 4 here, huh? Okay. So I'm taking 4. My turn. This has a red source as well, I think. All right, next. And the turn. And the turn, and end the germs. What is this? This tax power 6 or greater. Okay. Let's go and burn this dude out, I guess, right? Mama didn't raise no fool. Ooh, she didn't raise no fool. The dueling rapier. Sure. Sure, sure, sure. We'll play this. Play Manaform Hellkite. I don't have another burn spell. If I had another burn spell, I think I would have just saved it. I would have saved it. Okay. Boots of speed, baby. The question is, does the opponent have an awesome dragon or what? So we could block here. Yeah, we block here. Take the 2. Can't be messing around with no life total, low life totals here. There we go. That's pretty nice. This. And the turn. I think we should have this right here. Opponent spends the 4 on that. Sucker. Sucker. Alright, our turn. Let's go. Let's go and play this. Play that. Discard this, see if we can find some goodies that we need. Those are some pretty good goodies. And yeah, we'll just end the turn here. That generates so much mana. So much mana. This is GG. I feel terrible. This person has this really cool, like, janky Minion of the Mighty deck, but we're just about to absolutely chop them. Oh man. Hilarious. Opponent is in a little bit of trouble. Haha, GG. Oh man, so good. So dang good. That was beautiful. We are officially 3-0. GG opponent. Alright, this is a keepable hand. We've got plenty of mana. We've got our card draw spells. Work our way up to Goldspan Dragon. Well, it's always scary when the opponent opens up with Hive of the Eye Tyrant, because you know some kooky shenanigans are about to happen, right? Kooky Shenanigans is the name. I drop a mountain. Okie dokie. Somewhat okay with that, I guess. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Okie dokie. Swing in. And damn it. Okay. End the turn. End the turn. Death Priest, huh? So gross. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. That dies. If I take 8 here, that's pretty bad, right? That's pretty rough. Alright, I'm gonna take 8 here. I'm gonna be a madman. I'm a total madman. Okay. That's not quite as bad. Okay, so we have 2 dragons. Swing in. Alright, we end the turn. Priest of Death, you sick son of a gun. Alright, we're gonna have to do some work here. Alright, so first thing we do is Dual Strike. Leaves us with 3 mana to play around with. We're going to do 3 damage to this, 3 damage to that. I'm gonna do 3 damage to this. And then that's it, that's GG. Okay. Oh my god. Look at us go. Look at us go, guys. This is, it's been a fun deck so far. GG, opponent. Ugh, it's not a good hand to keep. We're gonna mull here. A little better. So we keep this and we drop Frostbite? Question mark? Or Revelation? Drop the Revelation. Drop the Revelation. Okay, sweet. My turn. We're gonna go and play Spikefield Cave here and just kind of hope for the best. I'm gonna go ahead and seize the spoil and I'll drop a Frostbite. Ugh, okay. So land is clearly not going to be that big of an issue for us. Was hoping to draw into some more card draw spells. Opponent is on Izzet as well. Be interesting, along with a Field of Ruin. Very, very interesting. You hate to see it. Ooh, a mill deck. Gross. Definitely hate to see that. Alright, we're gonna play this. Go and drop, keep the spells actually, now that I think about it. Keep the spells because we do have a Hullbreaker here that could help us do some craziness. Alright, we're going to end the turn here. Okay, so we have an Unexpected Windfall, which is pretty nice. I think we could get Tashed here. Which is pretty scary. So before that happens, we could actually Electric Revelation. Do we want to do that though? What does doing that accomplish? It gets rid of 2 treasure tokens. So we're just going to resolve that. Yep, that's fine. It's fine. We've got treasure tokens, so not too bad. Not too bad at all. Save the treasure tokens for just in case we have something that could be useful. So if I play this, I will have 3 available to create another Storm-Kiln creature. I don't think Storm-Kiln is safe here necessarily though. Alright, so we're just gonna go next. And we're going to... Actually, no, I am playing Storm-Kiln. The reason I'm going to play Storm-Kiln is because I can play a spell at instant speed to at least get some kind of value off of it, but it also takes it off the opponent off of like some kind of mill spell, because they would rather use, you know, that on something else. They would rather use the damage spell over the mill spell, but opponent has Leer out, so this is actually really scary. Okay, so pass. And I think now is the time to do something about that. Let's see. Yeah. Drop the Frostbite. Another Storm-Kiln. Okay. So we play this land. 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. If I play this, I have 3 mana. Swing in. Okay. A couple of treasure tokens. Then I still have a split that I can probably just discard to Unexpected Windfall here. This is no maximum hand size. Alright, so now they're drawing through their deck with Wizard class. So, pretty cool. Pretty good. Discard a Split the Party. Okay, opponent plays a Fading Hope, and yeah, we'll let that resolve. Still get our treasure token either way. And the turn. Mordenkainen. Oof. Okay. Gross. Okay. 2 cards.
Maintaining balance.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay. I'm gonna draw cards instead. My turn. Alright, we've got 12 mana available. So what are we gonna do here? I think first thing first, let's go into Electric Revelation. Discard a Riverglide Pathway. Okay, not exactly what we wanted here. Grab these 2, draw a couple more. Let's just go up to 7. Swing in on Mordenkainen.
I'm finished with this foolishness.
And the turn. Then I'll Electric Revelation, the Split Party, draw a couple cards. That's the way we gotta go. Draw a couple of cardos. Sweet. Let's go. One divides by 0, huh? Environmental science. Okay. Very interesting. I like that we're at a spot where we can double Storm-Kiln if we want to. Opponent maybe holding up a counter spell though. Could be scary. They're playing Leer though, so they could not be as well. Let's see if the opponent's got it. Okay. Second Storm-Kiln? Does this get countered? No, okay. Dual Strike. Draw a few cards. Okay. Those aren't bad. What do we do here, though? Alright, I'm going to Dual Strike one more time. Since Dual Strike is essentially free here. Going to discard a couple, draw 4. Grab these 2. Discard the mountain, I guess. Sure. Let's use the spoil. Drop the mountain. Budge. Okay, and we just go next. End the turn. These Storm-Kiln Artists are probably going to get wrecked. We didn't get to exactly storm off. The opponent has so much mana now that they could probably just play like a Hullbreaker. And if they have a Hullbreaker, then we're kind of in trouble. Oh, damn it. What do they have? They have Tasha, probably. Damn it. GG. Okay. We just get milled out. We just like out. We drew everything in our library. Alright. GG. Opponent. Alright, we're going first, which is nice. You know, I'm gonna do something I don't normally do. And I'm gonna just keep the hand with this one. I feel like at the very least we can Cathartic Pyre and ditch a couple of things to hopefully draw into something we need. Alright, Sklertic. Let's make this a good one. Let's showcase the full beauty of this deck. No Covered Mountain. Probably just go double red here and play this as the Riverglide Pathway. And the turn, and what do I want to discard here? Opponent is on Dimir. Oh, Esper, okay. It really depends on what the opponent's playing. If they're playing creatures, then no, that's no bueno. We're gonna Cathartic Pyre. I'm gonna discard this, and I'm gonna discard Electric Revelation, since we can get that back, essentially. Play a Mountain, and play Rowan. Good damage.
I don't even need my sword to win.
I don't even need my sword to win. Vanishing Verse, let's go. Alright, that's perfect. That'll keep up, hopefully, Storm-Kiln. Some Esper action. Yay to see it. I'm gonna drop this and... shit. What do we drop here, though? I guess we're gonna drop these two. Because we really can't afford to miss land drops. Like, rule number 1 of this crazy deck. Do not miss your land drops. Alright, I'm just gonna play this. I don't think it's gonna live. I think it might get countered, at least. Alright, if not countered, then just absolutely destroyed, but it is what it is. Rune of Sustenance, huh? Okay, so they draw a card. It's very interesting. Don't normally see that in control type decks, but this may not even be a control deck. This may just be a deck. So it's kind of urgent that we draw into the lands, though. So I'm going to drop a Hullbreaker Horror, right? Those are kind of pricey. It's a bit pricey. And I'm gonna end the churn. And then I'm probably gonna end the germs. Okay, so opponent is on, ooh, a Magecraft. Yeesh, so we're playing Magecraft decks, both of us, but their Magecraft deck is a little bit scarier than mine. Once they start getting stuff like Leonin Lightscribe out there. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Esper Magecraft, you don't see that too often. It's usually like Azorius, maybe even Mono White sometimes. We're gonna play this, and we're gonna play another Storm-Kiln here. Just gonna go next. No attacks and Foretell. I'll foretell. How could you foretell? And I may actually use the Cathartic Pyre on a creature if like the opponent played like a Lightscribe or something like that. If they're just gonna pump up Symmetry Sage, then I don't really mind it right now. I might just save Cathartic Pyre. Another thing I might do is Dual Strike into Electric Revelation, so I can get a few cards. Yeah, it's looking like we're gonna do that. All right, let's go and Dual Strike here. Now I wonder if the opponent has counter spells. Discard that. Sweet. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's go. Alright, you love to see that, right? For this. Unexpected Windfall. Burn a Mountain. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Let's go. Storm-Kiln Artist was popping the F off there. That was so sick. That was so sick. Alright, GG, opponent. Alright Slayers, this looks like the perfect place to end today's video, and this was a super fun deck. It absolutely popped off in certain situations whenever we could start chaining those draw spells, and we had something like a Manaform or even a Hullbreaker out. We were just absolutely wrecking our opponents. It felt unstoppable. Now on the flip side, yeah, if you don't draw your lands or if you don't draw your threats, like pretty much with any deck, you're gonna have a hard time, but it is extremely hard with this one because since like most of it is draw spells, so you're just going to be like chaining draw spells after draw spells and into nothing. So yeah, the deck was super fun. And as far as if I recommend you using your wild cards to build this deck, I think Hullbreaker Horror is excellent. I feel like a lot of people are playing it right now. This is going to fit into a lot of control shells. It can fit into mono blue, it can fit into Simic, and it can fit into Izzet, as you can see, as well as Dimir. So this is definitely a great finisher. It's a great way to disrupt your opponents if you have enough like cheap instant interaction, and can't be countered, has flash. So I think it's worth the 7 mana. It's worth the rare wild cards to me. As far as the Hellkite, pretty niche because you're only able to play non-creature spells. That being said, Izzet Epiphany and Izzet Turns, that's still a really strong deck. So if you're playing that deck and you want to slip in a couple of Manaform Hellkites, I think that could be a really good idea just because it's such a fun card and it creates these hasty creatures. So if you already have a clear board and you're taking like 6 extra turns anyway, might as well just throw this in and just be ultra janky. But yeah, either way, I had a blast playing this one. Thank you guys again so much for taking the time out of your day to check out this video. I really appreciate you all. And as a final reminder, this is the last day of the Crimson Vow booster box giveaway. I'm so excited for whoever wins this because this has been one of my favorite sets in a long time, maybe since Ikoria, and then before that Throne of Eldraine. So yeah, this has definitely been one of the best sets I've played in a good while, and yeah, I'm excited for whoever wins, like I said. So make sure to enter that giveaway. You gotta check the description box below. It's real simple. It's a matter of just being a sub, liking, and leaving a comment about Crimson Vow below any of my videos, and you do get a bonus entry for each video you do like and leave a comment below. So yeah, go for it, shoot your shot, win that booster box. I hope you guys have a freaking fantastic weekend. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to smash that like button below. And to help you stay up to date with my upcoming videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Thanks again, have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Slayers.